I'm gonna love you until it hurts. Just to get you, I'm doing whatever works. You ain't never met nobody that'll do you how I do you.
Welcome to WatchMojoUK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 insufferable James Corden moments.
His face makes it worse, though.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at the moments where the former late-night host made the audience's skin crawl. Remember, this is for those who can't stand Corden, so if you love the guy, you might want to look away now. Number 10, annoying growl.
Just play the song, man!
Dave Grohl, lead singer of Foo Fighters, is an absolute saint, so you must be a special kind of annoying to get under his skin. Here, Corden was trying to pull off one of his fun little games by making the guests try to guess the tune he's playing on piano. The kicker is, he's absolutely shite.
No, listen, you're gonna kick yourself. I'm looking to the sky to say.
What starts off as innocent and silly just becomes grating and irritating, and not intentionally on James's part. Grohl's patience wears more and more thin throughout, and we honestly commend him for not smashing the keyboard and leaving.
He's kind of mouthing. I think you could read the mouth better than the...
His face makes it worse, though.
Number 9, Coldplay.
Thanks for letting me back in the band, guys.
Look, some might argue that if you're at a Coldplay concert, you had it coming. But we really do feel for those in the audience who were treated to a James Corden jump scare live in LA.
It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away.
Coldplay did the unthinkable and called him on stage to perform the track Nothing Compares to You. His exaggerated expressions are the real crime here, but that's what we've come to expect over the years.
All the flowers that you planted, baby, in the backyard, all died when you went away.
He's not necessarily a bad singer, as is evidenced in his show, but there's just this sense with every performance that he really buys into his own hype.
Nothing compares to you. Thank you so much.
Number 8, Carpool with Iggy.
I'm a realist. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. And I'm still in the murder business, I can hold it down.
You knew it was just a matter of time before we brought up Carpool Karaoke. One of the most egregious has to be when he was joined by Iggy Azalea. The music is bad enough, but somehow he makes it worse.
I'm gonna love you until you hate me. And I'm gonna show you. Show 'em what, what's really crazy.
Most of the time, Corden at least attempts to sing, but this time around, he's just shouting his gob off. The expressions, the hands being thrown around, and don't get us started on the rapping.
I'm gonna love you until it hurts. Just to get you, I'm doing whatever works.
Just dire from start to finish. Number 7, the Gordon sketch.
Welcome to Home Tell Corden.
It's a bit, we know it's a bit, but we still can't stand it. Corden turns up to James's supposed luxury B&B, but haha, it's covered in head to toe with James's face. Look, everyone, he's self-aware, right?
There it is, the James Corden suite.
Oh my God.
Maybe, but it's not exactly funny. The whole thing feels played out to a tiring degree, like we've seen this exact sketch a million times already. And let's be honest, it's got to take quite the ego to even conceive of such a sketch.
Come on, everybody, join in. Fun and sunshine, there's enough of...
Number 6, the final Carpool Karaoke. James made sure that with his final edition of this segment, he got one last shot at psychic damage on us. This bit feels so scripted and ingenuine that it's extremely hard to buy into the tears.
I was floored by how you'd managed to take everything that I was feeling about myself and life and just put it in a verse, and it was, I don't know,
Corden's trying to outstage Adele with every high note in the most pantomimed way imaginable. But in between each song, he calls back to those acting lessons, expressing how devastated he is to be leaving America. He's trying his hardest throughout to come across as heartbroken, but it just feels so false.
More than anything, I will just miss going into work with my friends every day.
If this really is the last one ever, good riddance. Number 5, interrupting traffic. If you were running late for work, the last thing you'd want would be to see this face.
My name's Faye. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly.
Corden has terrorized the public for a while with his Crosswalk the Musical series, where he turns the busy roads into his little stage. As if theatre kids don't get enough hate already. It's hard to pinpoint the most annoying instance of him doing this, but the one that really caught the internet's attention was when he dressed up as a mouse, hip thrusting. It's enough to make you run a red light. Number 4, Buster Jones. The Cats movie was a disaster.
Such well-cut trousers or such an impeccable back. Yeah, you got it. Here we go.
Corden is by no means the worst thing about this infamous box office bomb, but simply by appearing on screen as terrifying Jellicle Cat Buster Jones, he's guilty by association.
Who are you?
Absolutely no one asked to see Corden singing a musical number with CGI fur superimposed onto him, but we got it anyway. He later admitted that he hadn't bothered to even see the film, having heard how terrible it was.
You can do it.
Number 3, The Juice Bar. 5 minutes straight of Corden being annoying? Wow, sign us up.
Alright, energy elixir coming up. Right! Right! Right!
In an unprecedented move, he chose to be deliberately irritating in this segment, but he really just comes across as a bit of a prat.
Wow, regular water. Imagine that.
Yeah, live and you learn. There you go.
Imagine just drinking water. Who'd have thought? Craziness.
Here, he pretends to take over someone's role in a supermarket juice bar, except he mocks the entire process and employees, and does a whole lot of screaming. Look everyone, he brought a big pizza to a healthy drinks bar. Isn't he so wacky?
Just have a bite. No, just there you go. It's coming. There you go.
It's a hard watch for sure. Number 2, The Dance.
Do you still remember all of those dances?
I certainly do. Would you like to learn them?
If there's one thing anti-Cordenites can't stand, it's his laugh. But never has it been more insufferable than in this segment featuring John Travolta. Corden called upon Travolta to reenact the famous dancing scene from Pulp Fiction along with some other guests. That's when he starts cackling like a witch. It's the most fake-sounding laugh in history, and it just keeps happening. Was he really this tickled by the situation? We doubt it. Number 1, versus Patrick Stewart.
When the presenters are up here and when the recipients are receiving their awards, don't stand at the back of the stage with your hands in your pockets, looking around as though you wished you were anywhere but here.
This is the one that made us realize there could be a bully inside James Corden.
You couldn't be more wrong, sir. You couldn't be more wrong. Oh, genuinely. And if it looked like that, I'm so sorry. But when you come up and present an award, just get on with it. There we go.
When Patrick Stewart called Corden out for acting disinterested at the Glamour Awards, he didn't own up to his behavior, he doubled down on it. He berated the legendary actor with sheer disrespect. You can tell his heart was pounding with rage because someone dared to speak up to him.
All right, I'm waiting for the punchline. Go on. No, seriously, go on.
Okay.
No, go on. You can see my belly, and we can all see you dying right now. Let's go for it.
They would later break the bread, but this moment still sticks with those who have watched it, making it very hard to ever change your opinion on Corden.
People that haven't seen my belly, is there anyone who hasn't got a... It's just there.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojoUK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.